There we go. Hi guys, we're back today with another video, another repair video of sorts. And today we're going to be looking at this, whatever this is. It is the FC Dual for SNES and NES games. And it's this sort of interesting device I came across while I was perusing eBay a couple of nights ago, looking to pick up things that were listed in spares and repairs. And as I've said before many times on this channel, spares and repairs can mean many things. It can mean that somebody's got something that is legitimately broke. It could be something for sale from a charity shop or a non-profit organisation where they have no idea how to even turn it on or power it up. There are lots of things that mean spares and repairs. And I always like to try and take a punt on these things and see if we can get something worth having and worth keeping. And I've wanted something like this for a while, something that can play SNES and NES games at a third-party device, because I've got a SNES, an SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Famicom, call it what you will, but I keep mine in the cave in its plastic box, and I'm sometimes loathed to keep taking it in and out and sort of overusing it. So I thought I'd keep an eye out for one of these third-party machines just that I can use for capturing and testing sort of cartridges. And this popped up as spares and repairs on eBay. So I thought, you know what, let's take a punt. And reading through the description, as you can see on the screen now, it says it was open, never used. So I'm going to take the person's word for this. There's a couple of pictures included. You can't really see much in the pictures, other than it looks like it's in decent condition. So, for the sake of £15 with a couple of pound delivery, these things do go for a bit more than this in working condition. So I thought let's take a punt on it. So here we are. It arrived in the post like this. Not opened it yet. I've just sort of taken it out of this box so that we're ready to film. So without further ado, let's. In fact, was there anything else in the description that I missed, which might be worth mentioning? So it's never been used. It won't power up. Right. So it's kind of a double entendre there, isn't it? Because if they try to power it up, then it's been used, but it says it's never been used. It won't power up. But you know what? We'll see, shall we? Let's crack it open. Let's have a look inside. Oh. Sorry for those with sensitive ears. Let's just put the box to one side for now. So we've got the cartridge. The system itself. It comes with. The ports for Super Nintendo pads, which is nice. It comes with a couple of interesting take on the Super Nintendo pad there. We'll have another look at those in a minute. This one has still got the zip tie thing around it, so unless they've been really thorough and tied that back together. In fact, that one is just has the same, but the loops are a little bit different. Oh no, the same. I don't think that's even been touched. We've got a rather dusty. That plastic started to perish on that already. SVHS, phono lead, and the power lead. Yeah. So that's not an I'm probably stating the obvious here. That's not a UK plug, which is probably why it won't power up, because you can't get that into a plug socket. Now, if they've tried to get that into a plug socket, what's it done to the old play and trade? I wonder if the seller perhaps had tried to put it into when you get the shaving or the electric toothbrush 2-prong into a 3-prong and then push that in. I certainly hope not. That's not a European one though. Is that American? I'm not 100% sure. I don't think that's the European one though. So we'll put that to one side. That can go in the spares and repairs / off to the tip pile. So here we go. We've got the play and trade. There's not much to it really. 9 volts. And we need to make sure that we get the center negative power, which will be very important because if it's not blown up, we don't want to blow it up. So I say we get the old capture device out. Let's get that. There we go. We'll get this. I'm almost loath to untie this, but I've not got a phono lead handy, so I guess we'll just be using this. Nice, and it comes with the SVHS as well. My capture device doesn't have SVHS on it, so I won't be using that, but interesting to note, I don't even think I've got any of these cables that are like that, so that's a bit of a freebie. Okay, so we're all plugged in. Now let's get the power. In fact, let's pick an end, shall we? We're going to be using something, a little bit smaller. Perhaps this one. So the power pack I'm using, I picked it up recently, and I did do a unboxing video of that. So if you want to look at the power pack that I'm using, feel free to check out the video on the channel, and yeah, see what you think. It's not being sponsored by them. I just wanted a power supply, and I picked it up. It's this one. We for me. So yeah, if you've got any interest in that whatsoever. Now we need to also remember that the play and trade is, as it tells us, center negative, and my power supply is center positive. However, I do have, and it comes with a twisty roundy thing, that converts to voltage, for want of a better phrase, from converts to polarity. So that should be good. We'll get a cartridge in. Well, let's see what happens, shall we? We've got a red light. We've got a picture. We've got sound. Happy days. Look at that. Job's a good one. So I guess the last thing to do, or one of the last things to do, is let's get a controller plugged in. They're a bit of a tight fit. No, I don't want to. Oh no, what's happening? It's a one-player game. I will say that these controllers, not good. But then again, it depends what we're going to use it for. I've said earlier in this video what I want to do is use this for testing SNES cartridges, NES cartridges, maybe doing a little bit of capturing with, so I can leave. Oh, something happened when I touched that. Was it? Right, okay, so the build quality. Oh, hello. What's going on? Right, let's power them off. All is not quite well. Nope, nothing. It's also registering by the looks of that as an NTSC. Power gain. Maybe somebody with a little bit more knowledge of video signals and stuff can help me out with that. Yeah, the pad is not the best. But like I said, all I want to do is use this for testing. I'm rubbish at Mario Kart, by the way. Testing cartridges, that kind of thing, without getting the proper SNES and the NES out, essentially. Ah! Right, so, yeah, this is probably an issue for some people. We've got, if it gets the slightest knock, it's resetting, or, locking up. Obviously you won't get that with a proper SNES because it's built better. This is what it is, isn't it? It's a third party. Does it say made in China? Chinese knockoff? Yeah. So it is what it is. Now, unfortunately, my library of NES games is not as large as my library of SNES games. I have one NES game and I cannot find it for love nor money. So unfortunately today, I'm not going to be able to test the NES side of this. But I'm going to assume that it works. Why shouldn't it? On one board, one would assume that it works fine. So really, that's it for today's video. Not really much more that I can tell you. Other than if you're in the market for something that you want to play SNES games on or NES games on, and you can come across a cheap one and you don't mind NAF pads, and you find one with the correct power source, then you're going to be sorted. There are lots of worse things you can do. Just be careful that if you knock it, then it's going to break. And yeah, that's everything really. So for me, for today, that's everything. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's giving you 12 minutes of entertainment and a little insight into the play and trade if you were thinking of getting one or you see them knocking around and I wonder what that is. Consider dropping us a like or a comment or even a subscription. That'd be ace. Don't feel like you have to. It just helps us grow, carry on with the channel's growth. And for me, yeah, that's everything from today. So we'll see you next time. Have a great day. It's bye for now.